If you're over 50 and have high creatinine, these 3 fruits might be beneficial, but watch out for these 5. Many people are unaware of the subtle impact a simple fruit decision can have on their renal health. You could believe that a bowl of fruit is the safest, healthiest, and most innocuous snack. However, what if some of those fruits, particularly the ones you consume on a daily basis, were subtly elevating your creatinine levels without your knowledge? Millions of Americans between the ages of 50 and 70 suffer from a condition known as excessive creatinine. It is a biochemical indicator of the health of your kidneys rather than a disease in and of itself. The fact that most people don't notice anything out of the ordinary is harmful. There's no weariness, no discomfort, and no red flags. However, month after month, their creatinine level is gradually rising. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, more than 1 in 7 American adults has elevated creatinine without knowing it. And for people aged 50 to 70, the risk is even higher because kidney filtration naturally declines with age. This decline is silent, gradual, and often ignored until a routine lab test suddenly shows an unexpected number. Many people believe fruit is always healthy. They think that if something grows from nature, if it's sweet, juicy, and full of vitamins, then it must be completely safe. But that's not always the case. Some fruits support kidney function and help stabilize creatinine, while others can actually raise potassium or increase internal inflammation, making creatinine harder to control. Eating fruit is not the problem. Eating the wrong fruit too often or in the wrong way is what causes trouble. Today, I want to give you a simple, science-backed nutritional roadmap. 3 fruits you should regularly include to support healthier creatinine levels, and 5 fruits you need to limit if you're concerned about kidney health. These insights come from the latest research in nutritional medicine, kidney physiology, and clinical studies on aging. If you're in your 50s, 60s, or early 70s, or if someone close to you recently received a blood test showing high creatinine, stay with me until the end. One of the most widely marketed, healthy fruits, might actually be quietly sabotaging your kidney health. Please like, share, and comment if you've ever been surprised to learn that a fruit you trusted might have unexpected effects on your body. Now, let's begin. The first fruit that truly deserves a place in your weekly routine is blueberries. These berries are more than just delicious little snacks. They are packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that help protect kidney cells from inflammation. Researchers at the University of Georgia found that consuming 3/4 of a cup of blueberries daily for 12 weeks significantly reduced markers of inflammation. Since chronic inflammation is closely linked to rising creatinine, this makes blueberries an excellent choice for people monitoring kidney health. Blueberries are also naturally low in potassium, making them safer for individuals who need to limit potassium intake. When choosing blueberries, fresh ones are best because heat processing in jams or syrups can reduce their natural nutrients. Adding them to chilled oatmeal with flax seeds creates a gentle, kidney-friendly breakfast that supports digestion and steady blood sugar. You can also blend them with unsweetened nut milk or coconut milk to make a refreshing, low-fat snack. Try to avoid mixing blueberries with dairy at night because dairy can interfere with antioxidant absorption. This tiny fruit delivers a surprisingly big effect, calming inflammation and supporting blood purification. If blueberries calm the body and lessen internal stress, the subsequent fruit aids in filtration and hydration, making the elimination process more effective and mild overall. Watermelon is that fruit. Watermelon's over 90% water content naturally encourages the production of urine, which helps the kidneys eliminate waste without overtaxing them. Citrulline, an amino acid that promotes blood circulation and can slightly lower blood pressure, is what makes watermelon unique. Improved circulation results in less stress on these essential organs and easier renal filtration. Watermelon is also low in potassium, making it suitable for individuals who must carefully monitor mineral intake. It's best eaten in the morning or before 4 p.m. because cold fruit late at night may weaken digestion for older adults. Eat watermelon immediately after slicing, as its natural enzymes lose potency when left exposed. You can blend it with a few mint leaves and a squeeze of lemon to make a kidney-cleansing drink that refreshes the body without adding sugar. Pairing watermelon with steamed tofu or lentils gives you a nourishing meal that contains plant-based protein without putting unnecessary pressure on the kidneys. In some traditional Asian medicines, the white rind of watermelon is valued as a mild natural diuretic. Modern research is now revisiting these traditional ideas to explore new ways to support gentle detoxification. If watermelon is the fruit that refreshes the kidneys, the next fruit is the one that quietly reduces waste buildup through digestion. Apples are rich in soluble fiber, especially pectin. This fiber binds to waste products in the digestive tract and reduces the overall burden placed on the kidneys. When less waste circulates in the bloodstream, creatinine has a better chance of stabilizing. Apples also have flavonoids and vitamin C, but more importantly, they have a lower glycemic index than many sweet fruits, making them suitable for people with diabetes, a major risk factor for kidney problems. Since the majority of the healthy ingredients are located just beneath the peel, you should always eat apples with the skin on. To get rid of residue, give them a thorough wash with diluted salt water or a gentle apple cider vinegar rinse. Thinly slice an apple, top with cinnamon, then bake for 10 minutes for a warm, comforting treat. In addition to adding flavor without using sugar, this preserves the fiber. Additionally, you can make a mild, digestible dessert by steaming apples with fresh ginger. According to German research, apple pectin not only aids in digestion but also promotes healthy blood pressure and decreases LDL cholesterol, two important factors that contribute to long-term creatinine accumulation. But just as there are fruits that help your kidneys, there are also fruits that may make creatinine harder to manage if eaten too often. These fruits aren't harmful in general, but they can be risky for someone whose kidneys are already filtering at a slower rate. Bananas are the first fruit people often misunderstand. They seem harmless because we grow up thinking they are the perfect breakfast. But a medium banana contains around 422 milligrams of potassium. When your kidneys aren't filtering efficiently, too much potassium can build up in the bloodstream, affecting the heart, nerves, and kidney function itself. Eating bananas daily can make potassium levels rise faster than your kidneys can handle, making creatinine management more difficult. If you already have high creatinine, limit bananas to one small piece per week or swap them for lower potassium fruits like apples or blueberries. Avoid combining bananas with other potassium-rich foods such as spinach, avocados, or sweet potatoes in the same meal. Oranges and orange juice are praised for vitamin C, but they hide a surprising risk. 1 cup of orange juice has over 470 milligrams of potassium, even more than a banana. For people with reduced kidney filtration, this can push potassium intake above safe limits without them realizing it. Store-bought orange juice often contains added sugars and preservatives that increase inflammation and interfere with insulin sensitivity, both of which worsen creatinine over time. Some older adults take vitamins or supplements with their morning orange juice, not knowing that certain combinations interfere with kidney filtration. If you love citrus, limit yourself to a few segments of fresh orange once or twice a week and avoid commercial juices entirely. Never drink orange juice on an empty stomach because it may rapidly spike blood sugar. Kiwis are another fruit that may look harmless but contain high levels of oxalates, natural compounds that bind to calcium and form crystals, a leading cause of kidney stones. While kiwi doesn't directly raise creatinine, regular consumption can reduce filtration efficiency and contribute to slow increases in creatinine over time. Kiwi also contains actinidin, an enzyme that may irritate the digestive tract, especially in people with sensitive stomachs or those taking anti-inflammatory medications. If your creatinine is high, limit kiwi to 1 or 2 slices per week, and avoid eating it with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or cheese. Anyone with a history of kidney stones should avoid kiwi entirely. Dried apricots may seem like a healthy, guilt-free snack, but drying concentrates sugars, potassium, and oxalates into a much more intense form. Just half a cup contains more than 1,100 milligrams of potassium, far beyond what someone with kidney concerns should consume in a single day. Many dried apricots are also treated with sulfur dioxide to preserve color. Over time, these compounds can irritate the body's natural detoxification processes. Studies show that older adults who frequently consume dried fruits tend to accumulate excessive potassium, leading to electrolyte imbalances. If you still want them occasionally, choose organic varieties with no added sulfites and limit yourself to 2 or 3 pieces once a week, preferably not alongside high-protein meals. Raisins, often seen as a healthier alternative to candy, are actually one of the most concentrated natural sugar sources. Half a cup can contain more than 600 milligrams of potassium and up to 50 grams of sugar, depending on the brand. This combination can spike blood sugar, increase inflammation, and gradually elevate creatinine levels, especially in people with diabetes, high blood pressure, or metabolic syndrome. If you must eat raisins, pair them with fiber or healthy fats like walnuts to slow the absorption of sugar. Still, it's better to choose fresh grapes in moderation because they hydrate the body and digest more slowly. Although high creatinine is a warning indication, it is not always an emergency. It's your body's subtle way of telling you that something needs to be done. Sometimes the best remedies don't include costly medications or intricate diets. They originate from basic, commonplace decisions like an apple, a watermelon slice, or a bowl of blueberries. Your kidney health is shaped year after year by the long-term habits formed by these minor choices. Today, you've learned a fruit map for healthier kidneys, 3 fruits that help keep creatinine steady and 5 fruits that might need a second thought, especially if you're in your 50s to 70s. Which fruit surprised you the most? Did you always assume orange juice or bananas were completely safe? Share your experience in the comments. And if you'd like a weekly meal plan designed specifically for people managing creatinine levels, write "kidney-friendly menu" in the comments so we can create a full video on meal planning, recipes, and daily nutritional guidance. Stay connected, subscribe for more natural and science-based tips, and take one small step each day toward healthier kidneys and a healthier life.